Okay. So I don't know if you could get some picture what I'm about to do, but you know enough to know I'm going to plant something. I'm placing some transplants in. I think this is equal to, this container is equal to what I'd say it's a 25-gallon container. I'd say that. I hope you wash your containers down before you put something in it. So welcome back to Mama J's Country Garden. You know, one of the things I'm not a favorite about, and that is sweet potatoes. And I'm going to tell you why. I love sweet potatoes. When I grew sweet potatoes about 4 years ago, I should say I planted the slips. Slips, S-L-I-P-S, about 4 years ago in my bed, in my raised bed. And just like my regular potatoes, you know, something helped itself to it. I had a bunch of vines, and they, you know, died back just like they were supposed to say they were ready to come out. And when I unveiled it, or revealed it, I had nothing in there. My whole family was involved in doing the dig, and we were excited. There was nothing there. So, experience later taught me, okay, that, some things travel underground, okay, and eat your stuff. This year right here, I'm having a problem with voles, or maybe they're moles, but whatever they are, they welcome themselves in, traveling underground in my raised beds down here. Interesting, they don't mess with the raised bed that's up further to the back of the yard, where I have, right now, I'm growing split peas, snap peas, tomatoes, collard greens, kohlrabi, cabbage, and pickles, cucumbers, and I said tomatoes. Yeah. So there's a whole leafy vegetable valley going on down there right now as tomatoes and cucumbers start to make their way up. And so they're, you know, getting themselves together and starting to show themselves, and they're starting to vine. But so everybody digs out down there. Squirrels might go down there, but I've been working on them too. But see, I don't want having anything out of my garden that I didn't give you. You know, this is my garden. It's called Mama J's Country Garden. It's not called Mr. Squirrel, Mr. Rabbit, or Mr. Aphibs. It's not none of that, okay? It's called Mama J's Country Garden. And that's exactly what I'm going to have. That's what I'm going to have. So what I'm going to have here, though, is, what I'm going to have here is I'm going to plant sweet potato slips. Now, my great niece, Princess JC, for Mother's Day, gave me, amongst my gifts, she gave me a package of big box stores she shopped at, sweet potatoes, the seeds. I'm like, oh Lord, look like Princess JC wants me to grow sweet potatoes. Okay, you know. So she's only 5 years old, and the time frame between letting it go to slits, you know, that's 3 or 4 weeks that she wouldn't understand that we need to have. So Kimberly, my older daughter, Latoya, was out in stores because she likes gardening shopping just as I do, and she's got, you know, an addiction. And so she said, oh, you want some sweet potato sticks? I said, oh, thank you, Lord, that's a blessing. Yes, bring me some home. So she brought me home a package of 6. So I have them right here. Okay? Now, I'm going to teach Princess JC how to get to this point right here. But I don't want her to have to wait 4 weeks for them to turn the slits, and then we pull out the slits, and then we plant them and take another, 120, 110 days to grow the actual sweet potatoes. And I'm going to get sweet potatoes this time because they're going in this container. See, one of the things I learned is with my potatoes, regular potatoes, and I would say the same for sweet potatoes, there will be more success with them in a container. I don't have to worry about anything like the voles and the whatever eating them on the ground. Only thing I would have a concern with the squirrels, thinking that they planted something in this container and they had not. You see, it's empty. Nothing's in here. The water I'm about to pour out. So I washed it out because I don't want no particles or nothing else in here besides what I put in here, because I'm going to place soil in here, and I'm going to tell you what, I'm done with this right now for this right here. I'm going to give this a hose up. Okay, so as I was saying, and here I need you to see this. You see this? This is the regular container, and my creative daughter, Ariel, my family has a lot of talent. Thank God for that. So she put holes in this, see, and then she put wheels on it. You hear that? You see the wheels? So guess what? The camera lady and I don't have to be trying to pull all heavy stuff out, and this is what's better than the bad wheelbarrow carts, actually. So I really like this. I can pull this one. And so I have soil in here now. And I think I'm going to end up using, it's only this much soil in there now, because I've been using it. But I'm going to put this soil in here, and I'm going to add more soil, which is Fox Farm. I'm sure she's going to get ready for this. It's Fox Farm right here. Soil and fertilizer company is the Ocean Forest, ready to use. It says here, unique blend of good things from the earth and the sea. Okay, well, that's what's going in here. Now, I am going to place soil in here, and I'm also going to add something that I want to try. I got from a nursery that's not far from my home. It's not from my regular nursery that I go to all the time. I talk about Primex, but this came from a little nursery that's near my grandson's high school. And it's been there forever, and I just passed by it, but I said, let me go in here and see what they're doing. And I ended up with a couple of objects for children that they were putting out on the trash I gave to my neighbors, so for little boys. So I'm going to put some dragon dust with copper in there, and looks like it's got a potato picture in there. Oh, let's see what this is all about. Okay, so I'm going to put some of this in there. Oh, it says you can use it for sweet potatoes. Oh, it's saying apply every 5 days. Really? Well, I don't know that I'll be putting this in every 5 days, but I'm certainly going to put this in here to get this started. Okay? So that's going in there. Potash, you know that has potassium in here. Big source of potassium. Okay? Bone meal. Okay? Load it up. And I'm going to put a little bit, I'm not going to go heavy on the blood meal, but there's going to be some in here. Okay? But, so, not a lot, because I don't, I want to give it all it needs in terms of potassium, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not interested so much in a lot of nitrogen in here, okay? But there will be bone meal in here, not a lot. So I'm also going to, where's my bone meal? Here it is. Okay. And so he's also helped with blossom NY, because you can get that with toothpaste too. I don't want it. So I'm also going to place in here calcium nitrate. Okay. Helps prevent blossom end rot. And it says in tomatoes, but it's going to be in here too. Okay? It's going to be in here. And Ironite Plus is going in here. Okay? Alright. So I'm going to fill this up with soil. I just want to say welcome back to MJSCG Country Gardening. I'm going to be busy. I need to do this, and I will show Princess JC that, hey, listen, there's a sweet potato container, and that you wanted me to, grow sweet potatoes. So it takes a little while, but I will have her over late June. Well, she'll be here before that, but late June, early July, something like that, so that she can harvest potatoes. I don't know when I'll see Chief Little Feet or God of Gardening, but Princess JC is my little feet that's helping me out these days. And I just want to send out a shout out to those boys. We miss them here. I love them very much, and we wish them the most happiness and the best. And so, Princess JC though has beautiful, good hands too. Yeah, and she's smart and she wants to learn. And you've seen her before. She got a lot of skills, and I thank God for her. So I'm gonna thank God for her encouraging me to grow some sweet potatoes. That's what I'm gonna do now. So I'm going to do that up. I'm gonna put soil and stuff in here up to about here. Yeah, about here. Now, the difference, that's all I notice right now. When you plant the seed actual potato, I'm not talking about sweet potato, the vines grow up. And they grow up, and the potatoes grow off the vine growing up. Well, the opposite is what happens kind of sort of with sweet potatoes. You start the slits from a sweet potato, and then you harvest them, you remove those slits, and then you let them root, or you can plant it directly in and let it root in the ground, in the soil. But anyway, you get roots on them, and when the tubers, as you want to call them, or the potatoes are formed, they're formed on the vine, but guess what? They grow down. So, sweet potatoes grow down and out, okay? Regular potatoes grow up, sweet potatoes grow down. So, we're going to plant the slits up here. I'll show you when I finish. And then I'm going to wet this all up first. I'll wet it all up after I get the soil and all the mixture in. And I'm going to have, I'm going to place in here, I was thinking I was going to use my chicken manure in here and not my cow manure. Oh, I have manure now. Oh, I got manure. Yeah, I got horse, I got cow, I have chicken. And I'm hoping to have rabbit one day. But I don't have any right now. So that's what's going on here. I'm going to let you go for a little bit while I do this, and then I'll come back. Okay. I'm back. So, I'm going to take you with me to plant these. But, you hear that? Tallulah knows. Tallulah knows. It's video time. You hear that? So, these are called Beauregard sweet potatoes. Okay. Full sun for 6+ hours. Spacing 12 to 18 inches apart. I don't have that kind of spacing here. By the way, this is a 50-gallon container, not 25. Sorry. And yeah, maturity 90 days. 90 days after planting, not 90 days from when they started the splits up. So plant them today. Today is May the 24th. I think this is May 24th. May 24th, 2024. Okay. All right. You see now. I mean, Tamula, she likes the camera. I'm sweating this soil with what I have in here right now. I layered soil and nutrients. Soil and nutrients. Soil and nutrients. Okay? Let's just lay it here. So at the top is soil. So I have Osmocote in here. Let's see if I can let you see. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that. Oh boy. Hold on a minute. Okay, here I am. So now you can see what it looks like on top there. Alright? So, I have Osmocote in here. I have calcium nitrate, bone meal, blood meal. Not a lot of blood meal, remember that. Potash. There's my chicken manure. What's that? Ironite Plus. It's right there. And there's dragon dust. Okay? Dragon dust with copper. Okay. So, look, they're about to have a swimming party, these dogs. They got a new pool. It's a Care Bear pool. Look here. Let me show you. What's it? See? Care Bear pool. They're getting ready to get in there. They're going to get wet. Yay! What's going on, Tallulah? See? Somebody over here playing music. That's what's going on right now, other than me making a video. Okay, now I'm going to turn this back around now. Okay. I'm back. So, I already showed you these, so I'm going to move these to the side. Excuse my back, please. The gardener always showing the back. We try not to. We have no choice. We do a lot of these too, and reach and okay. Excuse my back, as I said. Okay. I have slits in my hand. You got lots of roots coming out the bottom, so you're like, oh, get me out of here. So it's getting out of there today. Yeah. Oh. Wait a minute. Most time I have on gloves. Well, sometimes I have on gloves. And when I'm doing my gardening, and sometimes I don't. It just is where I might be at that moment. Okay, so I gotta look at this. The weighting's gonna be like 18 inches apart, nothing like that. Like what? Not in here. But they're gonna get along in here. So here's one. Pull that. And I don't know if this is more than one slit because it looks like more than one slit. I'm going to try this. Let me try to break this apart. Ouch. Man, mosquitoes are doing something. Let's see if this is more than that. I got a good one and just stick this right on anyway, you know? And that's what I'm going to do. Let me look at this first. Yep, I think that was one piece. Oops. So this is one. So, okay. Oh, please, Lord, let it get back together again. Okay. I'm going to start this moving. And I'll give it some space, but it won't be 18 inches, you know. As much as I can get. Close it up. Pat it down. I'm going to heal it up a little bit. Okay. You can see that. Alright, let's see. 6 of them. Put one there, and one here, and one here, and one here, and one here, and one here. I think that does it. So, let me see. Put one here. No, maybe that's about 12 inches. I think I might have got 12. I think I. But this one really looks like it's more than one in here. I don't know. See? Take all this dead stuff off. But see, I think this is 2. It looks like 2. It looks like this is 2. Here I go again. Yeah, it is. Might even be 3. I'll put that in here. I'm gonna be able to keep this full head. Put that down in here. Oh Lord, please bless my sweet potatoes. Just fill abundantly. I'm gonna have to, because I separated that, I'm gonna have to make this a little closer. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna try that. Well, my potatoes, worse becomes worse, they just be stuck together. Yeah, I have a giant conglomerate one or something. She picked out a good fish. Now they're gonna spread out anyway and next to the neighbors. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna do another one here. I'm gonna get the other one like right here. I probably won't see this corner. What? I show it all to you when I finish. I think Tallulah like their music too much. Tallulah, there's music for everybody. I'm not going to separate this one. Definitely needs to get some nourishment. Look at that leaf. It needs to get in. It needs to get in. Get me in! You know, this soil is really fantastic. You're inside good soil, so you better do the right thing. Hello. Okay. I think I might move this one. I'm going to move this. A little over some more. I'm going to move it over here. These are a little smaller. But let's see. Yeah, this looks like this has 2 in it also. Get rid of that. Okay, good. Yep. One of these. I'm gonna put this right in the middle. Today when I came out, Evie and I found a squirrel jumping out of one of my potato containers. It was the one that had the store-bought potatoes planted, and it's not even giving us any forage when it was planted at the same time the other tubers were, and we're not seeing anything come up. And I hope that doesn't mean we don't have anything in there. And I surely don't want to find a squirrel nut in it. I don't know what squirrel's going in there for, because the sure is nothing in there belonging to him or her. And I don't want to give him anything either. I told my taste well, when he dug a hole or she dug a whole long hole. And so anyway, I really think it was a squirrel, but maybe it wasn't a squirrel. Maybe, I don't know what it was. I know recently we saw rabbits, but the rabbit can't jump into a container this high, I don't believe. But what do I know? They're organic too. Dug a hole. Maybe it was a vole that jumped inside, but I thought they traveled underground. Anyway, whatever it was, it wasn't welcome here. And so Evie was trying to get it. It went and hid up underneath the doghouse. And not sure if it's still here, because that was earlier today. But it needs to know it's not welcome. This is going in really easy. This tool is really great. I think I'll still find this. This takes 90 days, so this is now May the 24th. So June the 24th is 30 days approximately, and July the 24th is 60 days approximately. August the 24th is 90 days approximately. So somewhere around in August we'll be harvesting. That's what I think. Okay. Alright. Stay right there. So this is crushed eggshell. I'm sprinkling this all around. I have some more eggshells in the house that I need to crush. Okay, so in addition to the crushed eggshells, I'm going to place some straw on here. It's a nice bed for it. Heavenly Father, please bless my garden and everything in it, and let this be a lesson to my family and anyone that we share our blessings with. In the name of Jesus, thank you for strengthening me to do this, and for all those gardeners out there. I wish you the best with your garden. I honestly do. And Lord, I ask you to protect us all and keep us strong and bless us in a mighty, mighty way that we may be able to enjoy the harvest from our planting, from what we've sown. Thank you. Amen. I say a prayer over my garden every day. And I say a prayer over what I plant. I think I'll put a little more straw on there. I'm so thankful for what God continues to do for me and my family. He certainly has done a lot. I hope that I've been a blessing to someone else. And I certainly love being that way. It makes me happy. You know, people bring peace every time they come near me or mine. Build a fence of protection around the people, Lord, and teach us how to pray. Give us humble hearts. And let us live in a land of peace. We all need that, Lord. We all need it. I know I do. Okay. There we have it. Ta-da! I'm going to have to make a bigger sign for this than what I have here, but we're going to place it in, which is sweet potato Beauregard. Put that right there, but I'm going to take my marker and give this a larger leaf. So I'm just going to call this sweet potatoes because I can use this label again for sweet potatoes. Okay. Hope this works. One of my markers is used up. Okay, this should work. Now down this stick, because I want to know the date, because I can forget. I'm not going to put it up at this top part. I'm going to put it down here. because I want to remember the date, but I'm going to write it down near the bottom because I can keep adding dates to it when I use this tag for something else, for sweet potatoes again. So today is 5/24/24. 5/24/24. 5/24/24. What's today's date? Well, that's going to be big on the lottery today. Ooh, you know, a lot of people probably paid that. 5/24/24. Okay. Put that there. All right. And there we have it. Mama J, Country Gardening, planted today, May the 24th, 2024. Beauregard sweet potatoes. And it's a 90-day before harvest, before we can harvest them. And I'm going to dedicate this to Princess Casey, because she let me know by giving me sweet potato seeds that she wants me to grow sweet potatoes. So, well, thank you, Princess Casey. Okay? All right. That's going to be a wrap. Hope everyone out there has a happy and safe Memorial weekend. Memorial Day is going to be on Monday, May the 27th. When I grew up, it was always the 30th of May. That's what we called it, the 30th of May. Okay? Now, it can be anywhere. The 30th of May this week would be like Thursday or Friday, I think, of the end of this week. Yeah, Thursday. But we celebrating Memorial Day on May the 27th this year, 2024. But when I grew up, we always said, "What are you doing for the 30th of May? What are you doing for the 30th of May?" That's when Memorial Day was. So, anyway, have a good weekend. God bless you. I'm sure I'll do more content this weekend. I've got harvesting to do out here. I have more planting to add in. You can see I have more. I have, I got a lot. I got some harvesting to do. I have some more cucumbers to plant. And I have lots of tomato plants to put in. I have space down near close to the front of the garden to put in the things I'm talking about. And I have some potting up to do. A lot going on here. Gonna harvest lettuce over here in the planters. They've been ready to come out of there. And I'm going to add carrot seeds in there. I'm not sure anything else. Because I already have onions growing in it too. Seedlings. So, and they're starting to show up. Looking like green onions. They're starting to show up. So, that's good for this garden. We got a lot going on. We're eating from it. We already ate some spinach, we ate broccoli, we're eating salads and lettuce and lettuce. What else? Yeah, I think those were the things that we ate already. We have been eating. It's really good. I love serving it because my family says, "Oh, this came out the garden because it has a different taste." Yep. And my two people that I have to fuss about eating vegetables, Ariel and Scott, they dig in and eat up some fresh vegetables out of the garden. They love that. Latoya never fussy about the right things to eat. But Scott and Ariel would rather live off of chicken nuggets and chicken fingers. Yeah, so they won't here. They can treat themselves and they can have it as a treat. They get it like once a week. But it comes with vegetables too from home. Okay, so that's enough of that. God bless you. Thank you for hanging out with me as I plant these sweet potatoes. So I'm going to take them to their place where they're going to grow, and it's going to be right over here outside the pepper cage. And once I get it over there, I'll give it another water. This is definitely rough sales now. I got all this soil. Okay, there we go. And where it is right next to my herb topper. And back here, there's some plants will come up. They're already down there. They haven't shown themselves yet. Actually, I think there might be dahlias in there. Okay? But anyway. And then this is the pepper cage. And it also has string beans in it. Alright. God bless you. Thank you for hanging out with me.